Okay, now in today's video, we're going to show you how to build up successfully without losing the ball or missing the ball. Now, what we're going to use a very balanced 4-2-3-1. We've got the controller on the screen, and I'm going to explain to you exactly what I do to build up and always create chances. To make it a bit harder as well, we're going to be using the 4-2-3-1. I'm quickly going to show you the tactics over here. We're going to use the 4-2-3-1, and we're going to use slow build-up play, balance, just to make things a bit more tedious, okay? Just to show you exactly what I'm doing. These are the instructions. Just feel free to pause them if you want to. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to build up. Now, there's a difference between getting past someone, dribbling, and running into space. People, they don't always get this mixed up. Now, the best advice I would say is have a camera angle like co-op, like as you're going to see in a second, where it's zoomed out, and therefore you can judge time and space accurately. This is very important. Yes, the pro players use telebroadcast, but they use it because they glance at the radar every second, okay? And that's the difference. So, for example, like here, I can see when I get the ball to my striker, I can see everything here. I can see, okay, if I pass the ball to my striker now, I know who's next to him. Why? Because I can see it. I can see my Mbappe. I can see the space behind him. Now, I'm going to try drawing this with my left hand. Bloody hell, where's my hand? I'm just dribbling with one hand, 1 second. Okay, try and do this with one hand. Okay, so you can see Eusebio. I can see who's behind him, that red line there. So I know when to take a touch and when to go forward, okay? Now we've got a pretty high elo, so this guy should be a pretty decent player. But anyway, the point I'm trying to say is a lot of the things, right, is just basics about here, pass and move, okay? Don't fixate yourself on dribbling, skill moves, anything like that. You only use it in a final third. That's it. It's so simple to build up. It's unbelievable. All you have to do is just 1-2s, L1 triggers, and that's it. Okay, so I'm going to show you every situation. We're going to walk them. I'm actually going to go back here deliberately. Okay, look here. Only use left stick to take a touch away. Like this, to evade. So someone coming towards you, you go back like that, safety. If you're in trouble, you switch the ball, okay? Number 1. 1-2 from Lamb to left back, and you're through. 99% of players will fall for it. Then what you can do, you get the ball into the middle, recycle. If you want to do a fake shot, do whatever you want to do after, you can do that. That's route number 1. Route number 2 is the butterfly wings, okay? Similar. Lob the ball again. Get your CDM involved here. 1-2 around. Into the middle. 1-2 there. Through ball. Back to the middle again. That was meant to be to Neymar over there, not to Eusebio, but it is what it is. You see, look, doesn't matter what players I have. I'll put on Dembele in a second half. You're going to see the exact same thing. Look at this. 1-2s, touch away. Should be a goal. Good save. Okay, whatever. Ignore the save, okay? From this situation, I normally pass it here. 1-2. 1-2. Can I pass the ball? No. L1 trigger. Neymar. Oh my god, I decided wrong page L1 trigger. That's fine. Here we got the ball. Take a touch here. 1-2 in the middle. That's the centre back. No 1-2 at him. 1-2 like that. Just going to wait. Skill move. That time we're tried doing a first time fake shot. And unfortunately, we didn't get away with it. Got a bit lucky. I was going to recycle the ball now here. Not sure. L1 trigger, L1 trigger, L1 trigger. Can we make a pass to him? No, we can't. Recycle the ball. L1 trigger. And if you want, you can, of course, use left stick dribbling inside the box sample or skill moves there. Now, that's the exception. When you get the ball, for example, like here, and you get the ball and you got to beat the one-on-one situation, then you can use a skill move like that to beat the player. Please don't leave, because this is the second time this has happened now. Oh my god. But let me just quickly 1 second. Let me just double check something. Well, I suppose in the meantime, I suppose I can just advertise my FIFA School Series, I suppose, while we look for another game. This video is sponsored by my Patreon series, patreon.com/NealGuides. Link is down below in the description. We've got the entire FIFA School Series, and we have videos all the way from Division 10 to the Elite Division using these techniques. I basically go through every single game to show you how I do it. And of course, I got the running commentary for all those games. And we've got the full games here. So if you're unsure about FIFA and you don't know, okay, you know what? I'm watching all these guys, they're saying mechanic abusing. It's all nonsense. Division 10 to Elite Division, I use an expensive team and a cheap team to show you that anyone can do it. It's not about the team. It's not about the price point. It's all about the basics. Forget the shot cancels. Forget all this nonsense. You don't need to use it. Now we go into the other game. Fingers crossed this guy doesn't leave now because it's like the third, fourth time I'm recording this video. Again, we're going to use a 4-2-3-1. We got slow build-up play. We're going to keep things very, very simple and very, very basic, okay? Just going to defend kickoff first. Nice ball turns for my opponent. Nice dribbling. You see he knows what he's doing. Nice. Okay, same thing here. Go to the wing. I run to the wing. Can I go through? No, 1-2. See, no point dribbling. Just got to wait now for Ginola. Let him make a run. That's it. I time it. Simple. Can I go forward here? I can't. I could then do the 1-2 again. Can I go forward? No, now I got the ball. Look easy. Simple, simple. Keep it simple, okay? Like here. Go forward, 1-2 again. Because I don't mind going forward. Push the defensive line here. Rotate the ball here. Do a bit of a 1-2. Take a bit of a risk. Okay, got a bit unlucky there. And then here is when you can do your dribbling. For example, like here, if you want to do your skill moves here, you can then do them. Now, I personally use L1 triggers to push the player a bit closer. Maybe hearing a helicopter in the background. Hopefully you can't hear that. Excuse me if you can. It's going to be a bit of... You shouldn't be defending like this, but I just want to get more of the gameplay footage side of it. Again, L1 triggers. We're spamming him. Look, run right. We're saying, Mbappe, you run. We're not relying on any bloody instructions. We're not relying on attacking AI. We're doing this all ourselves. Waiting for the overlap. For example, like here, you may need to use a skill move. Then you can use a skill move, whatever you want to do to create the shot inside the box to create the angle. But apart from that, forget it. Outside the box, you don't need to use it. Same thing here. You see the mistake we made? What did we try doing, guys? We tried running past my opponent. Is that going to help me? No, it's not. Just going to defend here again. Like usual. Defend the angle towards goal. We don't know what he's doing, but we just know we got to defend the angle towards goal. Don't know, again, we don't know what he's doing, but he's got to defend the angle towards goal. Through ball there. That's Ginola. We won't get there in time because Cole is a bit more faster. Defend the angle towards goal. Still not sure. Defend the angle towards goal. You can literally just stand there and just let him do let him do his skill moves. Let him take a shot. If he scores, okay, fine. 1 in 10, 1 in 15, whatever. Let's talk about kickoff now. 1-2 left back temporarily because that's my left back. Now you see that left back. Now if I lose the ball here, I got no left back. So that's where you want to switch the ball, okay? And you do the exact. Now you see he's reading it. Now you just change it up. Use your CDMs this time, like this, and you break through like that into the middle. Wait for that player. Bit of L1 trigger. Bit unfortunate there. Bit unfortunate. The ball hit that player's feet. That's fine. Not gonna panic. Angle towards goal. I have no idea what he's doing. Just defend the angle towards goal. That's fine. Goalkeepers. Try to stretch it out. Don't know what he's doing, but we know that Ronaldinho is left-footed. I mean right-footed, right? So we're just pushing him. Let's do that again. So you can do a 1-2 temporarily. Then when you see him making that run, you pass the ball back to him. You're an L1 trigger, and that way you've outnumbered him. Why? It's because you're using one CDM, one left mid, and one left back up against your opponent's left mid and left back. So it's very, very easy for you to do. 1-2 here. I'm a bit too far away from the box to do a skill move, so just going to go back here. Using a nice teammate can take from the opponent there. Going to rotate the ball. Pass the ball to Neymar. Can we get the ball back in? Yes, we can. Probably didn't need to take a touch there. Probably good as shot first time. Got through there. Now, a bit unfortunate situation here. He's going to run back. We don't know what's going on. So it's going to go for the slide tackle here. Okay, made a mistake. Go for the slide tackle again. Not panicking. Lob the ball. Going to header it just outwards. I can see that player just on the edge there. 1-2. 1-2. Bit unfortunate there. Got the ball back a bit luckily here. L1 trigger. Can we pass the ball to anyone? Maybe not. We can see Ginola there. L1 trigger. Ginola makes the run. I think he's offside. Yes, he is. Bit too early we did that L1 trigger. You see that? A bit too early. Let's run it again. Okay, let's see. Brings the ball back there. Nice ball turn. L1 trigger. 1-2 temporarily. Now that's my CDM, right? So again, if you're in trouble, just lob the ball. Remember the opposite sides, or like if you're getting pressed like this, don't panic because then the right attacking mid will open up like that. 1-2, you start it again. L1 trigger, force him into decision. Is Ginola free? Yes, he's going to use him as a distraction. This time pass the ball to Neymar. Got a bit unlucky. That should have been a Ginola. Come on, that was a goal player, I'll understand, but that's come on, it's Ginola. It's ridiculous, that pass. Again, not sure what's going on. We're just going to defend the angle towards goal. Ronaldinho right-footed. We cannot let him force it on his left foot there. If that was, for example, someone a 5-star, we could probably defend a bit differently there. Again, 1-2. Just temporarily pushing that left mid forward. Just temporarily, but we're going to pass the ball back to him like that. Like there, we can see that space. Oh my God. What is... One thing that's very annoying in this game, most definitely, is passing. Honestly, I find it so frustrating. And the good thing about slow build-up play as well is that it's good against pressing, but also because it's so slow, it forces you as well to build up. Now, of course, you can try to dribble and bun and weave. Like for example, like if you have the skill level, you can do, for example, like this. And people like see me do that with Walker. As you see, I made a bit of a mess of it. Suarez is right-footed, so not going to panic. We know he wants to go on his right foot. But of course, you can dribble out the back, but it's extremely risky. I wouldn't recommend it. Again, through ball, L1 trigger, L1 trigger, L1 trigger, and Eusebio as well now. You have to wait for Eusebio, play for time, play for time, play for time, play for time. Eusebio is now there. We can make a pass to him, and then we can try taking a shot towards goal. See, I just played there. I stopped running. I played for time. Bring the ball back outside the box. Then for something like here, you can use a fake shot. Bit unlucky. Gonna make a slide tackle now to spare that pass. Get the ball back. 1-2. Can we pass the ball Ginola? Yes, no, we don't know. He knows what we're doing. We got a bit lucky there. That's fine. Gonna run back towards goal. See, we're not even going towards Ronaldinho. We're cutting him off in the long distance. And there will someone be like, oh, has someone caught up to Ronaldinho? He's got 90 pace. It's all about angles, my friend. Geometry. Remember that geometry is the most important thing, guys, in FIFA. Again, I don't know. Ericsson, I think he's got a 5-star weak foot. Suarez, right foot. Kind of bait. I just know, look here, Quaresma, 5-star weak foot. I got to be careful about him because he could do either foot. Suarez right-footed, not going to panic. Looking at Quaresma here. Ericsson, 5-star weak foot. Looking at him as well, just being a bit careful. Through ball is only because there's space in front of me, which I saw by glancing at the radar. So now we're going to do the exact same thing here. We're just going to take off all these guys, all the good guys. We're just going to put on Tekatita. We're going to put Dembele, cost 1k. Tekatita was like 15k. And we're going to put Correa on 1k, 1k, 15k. The Cam doesn't really do anything. He's on comeback and offense anyway. So there's not going to be no crazy attack in AI. People are going to be like, oh, it's because you got this player, that player. But it's the exact same principles here. Yes, these players are slower. Dembele's pretty fast. Can I pass the ball to him? No. Question yourself. Can you go through here? If you can't, just go lob the ball. Then draw past him? No. Still 1-2 back. Can I pass the ball to Correa? Yes, I can. Can I go forward here? No, I can't. Just do a 1-2 again. Make a choice. On possible to Correa. No, I can't. But I can do an L1 trigger to Eusebio instead. Do an L1 trigger here to Correa. He's a bit too slow. I believe he's got 85 sprint speed, I believe. Not too sure. Bit on the slow side, but just only guy I had on the bench, really. Again, one then Jockey. Ronaldinho. I can see that space. I know he's right-footed again, but I know he's going to do a cutback. So let's defend that cutback, forcing that ball. If he's going to take that shot, you let him take a shot. There's no harm in him taking a shot because it's going to be not a good shot. Again, L1-2. Dembele's now made a run. Just do a lob pass, driven pass, whatever. L1 trigger here to that player. That was a terrible pass from Dembele. Those are the things you'll understand. That's the only downside with cheap players that, especially now, before back in the day, like even last year, or not last year, the year before, you can still use cheap teams. I mean, but no, don't be using like bronze players. Of course, you said the hashtag Harry's exceptional players like that, but they really know what they're doing. But so I wouldn't recommend using a cheaper player to get better, as I used to recommend that, because nowadays I think you're very much significantly at a disadvantage if you do use a weaker team. 100k team, it should be the lowest you should go. 100k team can actually buy you a lot. 1-2 here. 1-2, Dembele, take a touch, lets it dribbling, let him panic, see he's panicking, let him panic. Made a mistake there, should have probably just played it, gone for the goal. I just overdid it there. Again, just crossing out the middle line. Okay, got a bit unlucky there. We don't know what's going on. We're not going to commit out with our centre. We're just going to trace the runner. Can we use the CDMs? Yes, we can now. Trying to switch to our CDM there. Take a shot. Okay, fine. Good goal. Whatever. It's one of those things. Not a high chance, you know. Charisma, of course, is a good enough player to do that. It's kind of like those kind of shots are like, you know what, one in like 10, 1 in 15. Probably should have moved the goalkeeper there. Probably a bit less, to be honest. You really have to green time those, and normally you can see the player open up. Unless the guy is very good, you can see the player open up. 1-2 there. There. Still defend the same way. Build up play there. 1-2. L1 trigger. Through ball. Terrible through ball. You can see that even these top tier players, right? They still make these passing mistakes. You know, I know it's shocking, right? But don't expect just because someone's a good player they're gonna be making this amazing pass. Make a slide tackle here because we need to. We either take a yellow card there or we get the ball. Again, L1 trigger. Dembele, we make that through ball. We're going to make Eusebio make that run in behind. We can see Tecatito. That was, again, probably should have driven past there. Dembele has really got awful passing, to be fair. 1-2. Here, for example, you can use a skill move to beat the player or whatever you want to do. I don't really want to score just yet. Let's just pass the ball around. Maybe we can take this extra time, actually. How long is this video going on for? Oh my god, it's 15 minutes. I didn't realize it's that long. Okay, then. Let's go for it. I was thinking this video might be a bit too short. But it appears it won't be. So like inside the box here, you can use whatever skill move you want. I normally just wait for the gap to open up. Something like there with Correa. Back to Sabio. Correa again. Trying to score with one of the weaker players. But you see, just pass and move. You know, I don't do anything crazy. He's gone now anyway. But anyway, guys, I hope that's a good example. I thought it was going to go anyway if I scored. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, but that is how I build up. As you can see, basic 1-2s, create the space, L1 triggers, keep it basic, and everything else will come after. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget, patreon.com/NealGuides, links down below in the description if you want to get better at FIFA. And of course, I'll catch you next time. Peace out.